What's up, everybody? I'm Cobe and welcome to my first reading your comments. But just to let you know, I will not be doing this weekly, monthly, or anything specific. It will be only on Sundays when I do it, and it will be if I get a whole lot more interactivity within my community on the channel. Hint, hint, more comments. And hopefully as the channel builds and I get a little bit more, then I'll start doing it a little bit more often. But for right now, will be a long stretch from now until I do the next one, depending on how the comments change from now till next time. But this time around, I'm going to read about 14 comments or so, and then I'm going to have a little bit of a question and answer session, and I have a very good reason for it. So let's get started. Okay, these comments are from no specific time from today to whenever. These have been these are stretched out from now until way back when I started. But these are some of the comments that stood out to me the most. There are going to be some repeats from the same person because, as I said, I don't get that many comments on my videos, except for by Altair. He comments on almost all of them. Thank you, sir, for putting out the initiative and effort to do so. But there will be a few by others that are also more by them. You'll understand what I mean when I get to it. The first one says, "Hello, I had just stumbled upon this channel. It made my brain hurt." Oh, I'm sorry. How do you only have 9, now 10, subscribers? You have so many cool videos. I think this could appeal to many different humors and personalities. I'm assuming it might just be YouTube's terrible advertising for channels. Yes, they have the worst advertising because if you're on the bottom of their totem pole, I guess you could say, they don't promote your channel for crap. They don't give a rat's ass about you until you start getting a whole lot more subscribers, and they're like, oh, once you get over 1,000, they apparently will start putting a little more effort into showing your channel off or something like that. And since I only have 29 right now, they don't really give a crap about my channel. I do, and I'm hoping that you guys do, because it's hard to show stuff to people if they can't find it. So hopefully eventually they'll hit the point where they start trying to pop it off in other stuff, but they're never going to put it into people that have millions of subscribers because I'm too low for that. But who knows? Maybe one day. Who knows? And I got this just the other day. Templar GFX Aliens Colonial Marines is what that stands for. Overhaul mod over at this website. Best to replay this game with this mod. I would agree, yes, but I watched some videos and stuff on it. I did download it, but I will not be using it for my videos, and the only reason I say that is because it darkens the game so much, more than it already is, and it makes it, for people watching it, harder because you can't see nothing. YouTube videos with a lot of dark imagery are really hard to see, which is why most Let's Play YouTubers have to increase the brightness in games because you can't see nothing. You can't see half of the stuff, and the pixels get all boggled up and crap too, so it starts looking like crap. But I will not be using it for this. I may do it on my own play, and plus I don't know how it would work if only one person had that mod on their game and the other person I'm playing with does not. So I probably will not be using that mod to finish the videos because I would have to just increase the brightness even more than I already did more. And I already made my second video for this week before I ever got this comment, because I made both of them like within a few minutes of each other because we were just continuing on. So that should explain something. But no, I will not be using it for that, but I probably will try it sometime for myself. But no, I will not be using it for my playthrough this time. I am sorry, but I will try it for myself. Zelda for the win! Apparently there's a lot of people that really like that series of games. I'm one of them, and I know there's a whole lot of other people out there that are. This was a comment sent from the guy that created the Relics of Hyrule mod for Skyrim. I sent him a thank you because he put my name on his mod page where you download the mod from, and he had to he told me, "You're very welcome for my linking your channel from the Relics of Hyrule mod page. I wanted to repay the fans who took the time to play the mod and enjoy it so thoroughly," which I also appreciate. Again, sir, thank you very, very much. I was overwhelmed originally with that. I've actually gotten more views on my Skyrim Relic of Hyrule videos than I have anything. I think the first video has over 600 views on it, and that just blows my mind because I have over 200 videos out, and that in particular, the first one for some reason is just got an immense amount of views on it, and the view time on it is crazy amounts of time. So, because if you have a channel and you have videos, you can see how long people view that video within a certain amount of time, and it's a lot of time. So there is literally tons of time being put into watching those videos for that mod. So that whole playlist for that series has more views than anything that I have, and that is just amazing, and I think it's all thanks to you, sir, so thank you very much for the time and views. This was a comment on one of the Relic of Hyrule videos, DR Ruin, and I'm loving this mod so far. Here's another one from the first guy that I read from. He goes, "Hey man, I've been thinking about stuff. I think you underestimate yourself." Do I do that? I have 6 videos and 8 subs. You have tons, but only 10. Okay, this must have been very close to... well, I didn't really read the time thing on it when I was doing this. It must have been really close to that first one that he sent me. Because I wish I could spread word, but what could I do? Tell my school I'd probably get quick scoped in real life by a BO3 tryhard. I don't know what a BO3 is. Somebody fill me in. You seem outgoing. I'd like to think so. You are entertaining. Well, I'd like to think so, but you guys don't really tell me a whole lot on that, so I don't know. I'm just assuming that I'm entertaining. Yeah. I can keep a series going. That I try to. Some of them I didn't, but I try. You didn't play Xenoblade Chronicles for 100+ episodes and nothing else for months, like this guy. I can't pronounce his name, but I digress. You deserve more popularity. And that's that. Oh, that would be awesome. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. You don't copy other YouTubers, and you are in the know of popular games, genders also. Yes, I would like to think so. I like to keep my spastic commentary going with my sporadic game choices because I want to do a little of everything. As I mentioned, I want to do old stuff. I want to do old stuff. Then I want to do mid-range stuff, and then I want to do newer and then new stuff. There's that whole field of gameplay there that I want to really mess with. But I'll get into that when I'm done reading the comments. But yes, I like that because I try to keep a feel. Because I mean, if people want something old that nobody's ever done, well, I want to be able to do it, kind of thing. So I'm bouncing around a lot. We'll see how that goes. Oh, there was a little more to that. I admit, your commentary is sort of spastic. Yes, it is very, for lack of a better word. Actually, I don't even think that's a good enough word for it. But it's a good thing here. It's entertaining and makes your videos more than just watching some random guy play video games and react to them. I hope you have success on the roads to come. Matter not how long. I agree. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Hyrule Deku 3. I'm gonna call you the Deku 3. Can't roll my R's today. Deku 3. Power of music! This was from an ARC video. I think it was the last one that I did. I haven't had a chance to do another one because after my computer took its crap, it kind of didn't work out. So much fun watching Altair die. Need more of that next episode. Don't worry, there will be a whole lot more of that as time goes on in several different games, hopefully, and it won't be me this time. And now to the comments from the Altair himself. Or Altair, or however people want to pronounce his name. He goes, this was from a Mario Maker thing. He goes for the famed Ross levels. If you guys don't know who Ross is, go to Game Grumps, go to Markiplier, go to Jack, and they all had played Ross levels at some point, and everybody hates him. Not really, but his levels are crazy hard. Even tackles other hard levels and can't do the 100 Mario challenge. I don't understand! Trust me, dude, I don't understand either. Because that doesn't make any sense. I did a super expert level, I think it was. I don't remember for sure. It was a while back. But yeah, and I can't do the 100 Mario challenge. The hell's up with that? Another Mario comment. All rage in Mario Land. Yeah, I do a lot of that apparently. That game. And on that day, he cursed and cursed. Some say he curses to this day. That he cursed around the world. But I like to think he probably went home eventually. Yeah, I do. I curse a lot. Sorry guys. I try to keep it as PG-13 as possible. But as you've noticed in things, I will throw in a censor beep here and there because I don't necessarily catch it while I'm playing. And sometimes if I don't throw a censor beep in, sorry, I didn't catch it while in editing because I wasn't paying that close attention. So I try to keep it as PG-13 friendly as possible. But even everybody should know that some PG-13 movies are allowed 1 or 2 F-bombs per thing. This was also a comment from him for a Geometry Dash, which I don't know if I'll ever play that game again. And a little bit of Caboose dies with every poor block death. More. Well, that was way back then. I did play more, and it did kind of suck. This will be the last comment for the thing. It says, ha, non-inverted for an extra challenge for you. No, not happening. I can't play inverted games can't play games without it being inverted. I can't do it. I've played games where it doesn't even give you the option to change to having the controller inverted, and it takes me for freaking ever to get through that one little area that would take normally like 5 minutes because it's not inverted. So every chance it's inverted, you can bet your butt it's going to be inverted. So no, never trying that. Well, that does it for the reading your comments part. Now for the question and answer part. I need you guys to comment on some of this stuff I'm going to ask you because I am still putting things out, obviously. I'm hoping that it's entertaining and the stuff. I'm hoping that I'm entertaining enough for you if the game's not. I don't know. I'm not, that one reason I'm doing this is because some of these comments, as I said, are stretched out from over 7 months ago to now. Yeah, and I only pulled out a few because, yes, thank you, Altair. You usually comment on every video that I do, regardless if you play with me or not. Thank you for putting out the effort. But the thing is that I don't know what you guys want me to do if you don't let me know. So here's the thing. I need to know what you guys want me to do because now I'm going to start having some game gaps here pretty soon. I don't want to do the same thing every week, every day that week till that game is done. I'd like to change videos by, like, this week I'll do this and this and this. Next week I want to do something totally different for those days. I know I've been putting stuff out almost every day for a while since the computer came back online, but I'm still going to probably just be going back to my Monday through Friday. Saturdays and Sundays are going to be random if I decide to do it. That's why I'm doing these. But if you guys want me to play anything that's old or coming out soon or is brand new, I need to know what you guys want me to try or want me to try to play. If it's a new game coming out on PC that is something you want me to try to see if it'll either piss me off or if I can beat it or whatever, my computer can handle it. That's not a problem. So don't worry about specs. That's not an issue. You can look at the specs on my here on my channel under description or about. I'm not sure what it's at, but I got my specs on there if anybody wants to know what I'm using to do this. I have an Xbox One. I do not have a PS4. I can borrow one. I just have to buy the game when I want to use it. But so I have that. I got a Wii U, the Wii, the Super Nintendo 64, GameCube, old Nintendo, Sega Genesis, whatever. I got Game Boy Advance. Obviously, I did the Metroid thing. So I can do pretty much whatever you guys want. If you have an older game that you want me to try or play, let me know in the comments below. If I don't have that game, I can try to find it. We have a place here that has old games. I might be able to find something specific. And yes, I do have an original Xbox also. Of course, it would look like shit, but it does work. So if there's anything that you guys are wanting me to play, from oldest shit to old shit to semi-new to newer to newest, let me know. And I will do it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys want. Let me know if you guys are enjoying what I'm putting out, because I'm not getting a whole lot of feedback. So give me some feedback. Let me know if I'm doing a good job, or if you guys want me to change what I'm playing, or why are you playing this, Caboose? Why are you playing this? Or can you play this for me, because I've always wanted to see this, but nobody's done a video on it. And I will see what I can do. But I won't know if you guys don't let me know. But if you don't, I'm just going to continue on with how I'm doing it and hope to God that it's working out good and you guys will be entertained by it, because that's how the YouTube ball rolls sometimes. But that's all I have to say about that. I'm not mad at anybody or anything. It's just I'm just doing what I'm wanting to do because I like doing it, yes, but I also don't want to do something that you guys aren't going to like. So let me know. Leave me comments in anything that you watch. If you're like, I didn't really like this, let me know. But leave me some comments. Spread the word. Spread my name above and beyond all these random people that you might know and stuff. See if anybody wants to get a kick out of watching just for stupid faces or dumbass comments that I make. It's all cool too. But I'm going to stop rattling and irritating you guys right now, because I'm mentioning I'm starting to do that. But just keep what I said in mind and let me know if there's anything you guys want me to do, and I will do my very best to make it happen. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, I'll see all of you in the next video. See you guys.